Look at you, being part now of my ASMR alphabet series, where I talk about different letters of the alphabet. And in the beginning, I don't know where this little journey will lead us, but now I'm directly on the emotional side of the alphabet. So now we will speak about M. R, S, M, R, Katz. And I thought before I take the word melancholy, but then I was like, no, I take the word music. Even so, it's not the emotion, but actually it is kind of such an important thing in my life and have so much emotions that I take it. So I will speak a little bit about music. I have my headphones in because it's a high quality recording, so if you want to experience the full ASMR experience, you should do that too. As well, feel free to see all my other videos and click on the notification bell and subscribe, that we have way more fun together in the future. Music. Music is everything. When I need to decide what I love the most, it's kind of music. I know that there are some out there in the world who not listen to a lot of music. But I am a big music fan. I am one of the biggest music fans I know here around my family and around everyone I know. But I know there are some even more crazy out there. And I think some are very enjoy when they listen to different kind of musics. But for me, it is just comfort in itself. And it helps me to feel emotions, to let go of emotions, and to just see music as an emotion itself, because nothing gives me more emotion than music. I was already speaking about love, and I think love is for sure also an emotion, and it's very, very close to describe music for me. Music is love. And when I also would see the word melancholic, then yes, music is also melancholy. I wanted to write the word melancholy in my palms and all over my body. My tattoo artist said it is not that good, because my tattoo artist was saying that melancholy is a negative way. But for me, it's a little bit different. And I think, therefore, I need to think more about it. So, music is the topic. I had the fortune that my family took a lot of care to bring me very, very early to the joy of music. When I was a child, I was going to different classes where I experienced music. I learned a few of easy instruments to understand rhythm. I learned notes, and I was always very close to the topic music, what I was super, super happy about. I remember that in my family, we always listened to classical music and also some others, but most of the time it stuck in my head how I was listening to classic music, and it was not what I liked in general. But when I started to play an instrument, I started to play oboe. I don't know why I did this. When I look back now to my little me, I always think what came into my mind to play this instrument, and why did I not learn the instrument where I have way more abilities to experience music. So in my teenage years, I stopped to play oboe because I don't wanted to go in a big band or anywhere else. And then I was not playing music instrument for a long time. But as we always had this piano, I started at some point to play piano because we wanted to sell that piano, and I don't want that it gets sold. So I took it and now learn piano. I'm so thankful about it, because through all the practices I was go till yet, learning new songs, it's such an amazing adventure. It always took me on a journey I could never believe music can transport. When I play piano, it is so nice, because it is really hard. You have to think about your brain and with left and right. And now you play the piano and having your hands playing together, and you have to combine left and right. And usually you use just left or just right. So it is an absolutely crazy feeling, and every piece challenging you in a new way. So in the beginning, to at first learn to play with both hands next to each other, making a different rhythm, and then also sometimes to jump over the hands like this, and sometimes to play super close together. So that is the amazing thing about learning an instrument, that it have a very meditative state, because you always have to focus on what you're actually doing. When you think one thought about something else, you come out of this practice and you have to start over again. And that is amazing, because it's very hard for people to not think. So music, on the one side, can make you think about a lot of things, but when on the other side you learn an instrument or you practice, it helps you also to only think about the practice itself. And that is awesome. And since I have this in my life back, I am very, very thankful for it, and even more thankful for music, because it is like kind of a nice therapy. How is it for you when you hear a very good song? For me, when I hear a very uplifting song, I am directly happy, and I directly start to move my body in a certain way. Doesn't matter if I just make this with my head, or like make something with my hands, or shake my hips. And to have this kind of release through the help of music is awesome. And sometimes when I also hear some sad music, then I also have the ability to think about things and let them go. So I am sometimes so overwhelmed when I know that people don't like music or don't listen to anything because they actually don't really care for it. Sometimes, for sure, I like silence too. And I also, at the moment, can't listen to crazy screaming, heavy metal, whatever. I'm also needed right now more calm. But this is because I'm really stressed because I have so much to do. So it helps me to release stress when I hear very calm lo-fi. And it also helps me to focus when I just hear music in the background where no one is singing. But sometimes it really helps to listen to music what is more in focus and where you just listen to the music actually itself. I am in a gym class. They make kind of HIIT training. It's a lot of jumping jacks and different kind of ways to work with the body. And there they have this loud music box where they have or play music licensed to the gym class. So it is like kind of 1.5 hours, and they start with this music, and this music goes 1.5 hours through the full class until it's the end and we stretched and we say, okay, we are finished now. And in the beginning I was so distracted by learning what I have to do, making first the sport, the jumping jacks, the stuff you have to do while you listen to the different songs. But at some point I was able to hear what they are singing. And as you know, I'm not a native English speaking person. I come from Germany, so my native language is German, but I speak in English because a lot of people speak English and understand it better. It's kind of the key language when you want to have a conversation over the different countries in the world. And with this ability to speak English, I was able to listen also to English songs. I know a lot of people living in Germany don't speak that much English, so also don't listen that much to the songs. And most of the songs here playing in the radio, for example, are English. So they go to the supermarket, hear the nice music, but never hear exactly what the singer and songwriter is singing about. So at this class in the gym, at some point I was able to listen what they sing, and it was so crazy with actually listening to the music and then what the singer is saying. There was even a way more depth into the music itself, and that was awesome. So my full gym class and the full 1.5 hour is an amazing way of lifting up you as a person with the sport you do, what they sing in there and how motivating they are with their song texts. It's just awesome. And I was asking myself, if anyone out of the class I am in hear that too, or if they don't listen to it at all. And when comes the stretching part, then it is also very nice because the calming music starts as well, and the song tests also get very calming. And it's pretty amazing what you actually can transport with music. And even so, for some people, it's not that much in focus. Or they listen to the radio while driving, or when they go in the supermarket, always the song is playing, but they really don't listen properly to it. But I really like music where you really can listen to it at the moment, because of the nice song texts they write, when they have this very uplifting music, but still with a very deep emotional song text. It's so crazy. And I also like this when I go into clubs, or I don't know, dancing on a techno party or whatever, when they are able to make the vocals of the music fitting to the full scenario. And then I am always asking myself if people hear that and listening to that, or if they just listen to the music and don't even listen to the hidden message and the words between the lines. That's kind of awesome. I love this kind of music with words between the lines. I don't know if you have a favorite music artist who do that in a very good way, but feel free to write that in the comments. I am that fortunate that I have a very, very good sound system here in my house where I can listen to music properly. And some artists even are able to express with only the instruments the full music, where they don't not even need words to go into depth. And that is the amazing thing about post-rock. And my husband and I listen only to post-rock. And since I'm with him, I also listen to a lot of post-rock. And it's so crazy that they are even artists going a step further without the tool of the voice and the language, and only transport emotions through music itself. And this is absolutely unbelievable. How they can play in a rhythm, even so it's fully offbeat. It's for me mind-blowing. So amazing, mind-blowing. And I would love to be able to do that too. How many artists worked so hard to be that good in their instrument they play, or in the vocals they sing. It is so much tough work, and the most craziest thing of all is that there are people having so much musicality in their life and would never can get a professional from it, because you have to spend so much time and you have so much concurrence. And when I see then big stars like on the top of the hits, I don't know, like Rihanna, for example, I heard her live, I was like, that's so crazy. And then I see other people and they sing amazing, and they would never have the chance to get that big of a stage and would be able to show the world their music. So I am super happy that there are some shows like the Super Talent and whatever. But in the end, it's crazy how many amazing musicians out there who not get the chance to get seen. And even so, when music is such a awesome thing and is in so many lives, yeah. So I also know that a lot of people like to go on festivals or concerts and events where music plays. And I have to say that I know that in the past, for example, on festivals, the music was different. The artist was like really giving all, and I would say it's still like this, but the music changed so much because people lost the ability to listen really to music. They distract themselves with alcohol and drugs or whatever, but seeing and standing there and listen to the artist in a way they play their art, you don't see that often anymore. And this is sometimes so crazy for me, that music is this amazing, precious, unbelievable creative output is losing more and more the actually sense of itself. I know that the next generation, when I'm now seeing kids, most of them, they listen to music where you not can even hear any instrument anymore. And I'm really not sure how far this will go. Like how far at some point will it be that music is not anymore that someone's sitting on a guitar, playing on a bass, on drums, on a piano, that it's all just electric, and that the ones who sing have a weird twitch over where you not even can listen to the real voice. That music get at some point so far away from the actual music itself that there is no connection anymore through it, and that way less people playing an instrument. I have the feeling that the creativity get more and more sorted out by the society. It gets sorted out because of the social medias, for example. Everyone likes to be a social media star, but no one likes to learn anymore something that really matters and makes the world difference or make it a difference. And I also know, I see it on myself, me working as a model, getting so much attention in the World Wide Web, instead of my husband, for example, who created art in a way no one else did before. But this is the reality, and this is also the same for the music, and that is so sad. And I would love to go way more to concerts where real instruments get played and where a lot of things happen, also festivals where this happens. But on the one hand, there are way too much people and there's no place to dance, and there are also way too much wasted people that there's no place to stand. And then there are also not that much festivals anymore where it's actually possible to enjoy music in that matter. And I really hope for the ones who are still there that they will survive and that they will have the opportunity to show even the next generations how amazing real music can be, and what it is for an amazing tool to create yourself, to kind of meditate and practice at the same time, to listen to it and to enjoy it, and to really let it into the heart and enjoy it in the purest form as it is. And I really can recommend for everyone out there, learn an instrument. Even so, it's just hobby from here and there, but it's really nice. Every practice takes you to a new adventure. Every practice takes you on a journey where you are so comforted after, doesn't matter what, and it's just amazing. I am happy that I was not dragging myself down, that I play oboe and never learned to go further, that I have now an instrument like the piano where I really can play also by myself and don't need a band to practice further. So yeah, it is amazing to learn notes and can read them full language of the notes. And yeah, to let music be a way bigger part in your life than it maybe was before, because music is just awesome. And it helps so much to release any kind of emotions. It helps so much to overcome and to get new strengths and to feel good. And so music is such an amazing key that it makes absolutely sense to have it in your life and to enjoy it and to support artists and to let music be still alive, and not that the same happen with everything else, that the big concerns takes over. No, that everyone have a part in this world and be able to play music freely. This is it for now for the topic music. This very intense topic, that's for sure. My name is ASMR Katz, and I am super happy you clicked on this video here, and hope that you will also click on the next video or on all my past videos where I read books. Sometimes eat some funny stuff and share the ASMR experience with my friends. You are also feel invited to share this ASMR channel with your friends, and maybe you will be more and more able to relax and to enjoy. Here it's now the middle of the day, and I will now cook something nice for me, a little dinner. So no matter what time it's at your place right now, have a good time, listen to music. Let this as an emotion get into your heart, and I hope that we see us very, very, very soon again. Bye bye.